presented by EA Sports in association with the PGA Tour. Today it's live third round coverage of the California Classic. We are dead on 200 yards away, just about 200 yards to the flagstick from the tee box. TPC Stadium, of course, has played host to the Skins Game, PGA Club Professional Championship, the Liberty Mutual Legends of Golf on the Champions Tour. I always enjoyed that. And along with the Jack Nicklaus Tournament course right next door, the finals of the PGA Tour qualifying school for a number of years. In the thick stuff.
Thick? It's brutal out there.
He'll need to be strong with this. Perfect, and in the hole. What a shot. Out of the fourth, 192 yards and a pretty tough hole location here today. Well, here we are at the fifth hole, a 535-yard par 5 for the long-hitting professionals. Frank, certainly not a long test. What is the challenge here on this hole?
It's another example of great design by Pete Dye. He'll give you the trouble on the left on the tee shot, and then he moves the trouble to the right on the second shot. He's going to get you one way or the other.
Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicket.
Okay, the second shot now at this par 5. Tugged that one a little bit offline to the left, and he'll pay a bit of a price because that rough is fairly thick. Into the tall cabbage, that ball is swallowed up. All right, now another shot from the rough.
Yeah, this time better be better than the one we just saw.
Makes the green in regulation. Frankie's going for 2 birdies in a row.
If he can knock this one in, then that's certainly going to help the confidence.
Pretty much doing everything right this week. 11 under for the tournament. Well, Frank, how about this 255-yard par 3 sixth?
Yeah, there's a bit of a bailout area, sort of short and left, but the only thing really going in the player's favour, it is a big green, 51 yards in depth. So if you want to sort of do the maths in reverse, 255, take away 50, 205 front, it doesn't sound as daunting.
That one was running so hot. Frank, you like his chances to walk away with a par here?
Well, with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the cards in that. And you think you just write a par down at the end of the hole. Don't tell anyone about it. It certainly won't affect the scorecard at the end of the day. So that's the goal right here.
Not too unhappy with that, Frank, at 17 feet.
No, from that distance, it's more than good. It's that sneaky distance.
Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Clean this up with a tap. That's a bogey, but still in the lead.
We start to see shots in hand really valuable.
Frank, if you want to play this game at the highest level, and no doubt our players do, you have to sort of be tactical. Will you break down shots or break down a hole? How would you break down this hole in a very smart way?
Yeah, I know what you're getting at there. A lot of people would think 350 yards, you could bash a driver down there, you'd finish up in trouble. Well, the way to be aggressive on a strategic hole is to just put the first one in play in a position where you can attack with the second. And there's no shame in that. You can still walk off here more days than often than not with a 3.
Frank made this hole just a little bit harder hitting it into the rough.
I would say a lot harder.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Coming out of the rough and right up next to the hole. Locked in on the read and the speed. Score that, a birdie. Now the second par 5 on this opening 9 here at PGA West. Frank, what are we looking at?
The bunker down the right side gives you that optical illusion because it sort of has that curvy edge to it, plus it sort of moves its way to that right side, and then you notice there's a bunker on the left that sneaks in on the left side. So this isn't just sort of blaze away off the tee. It still requires for a little extra.
Look at this. Look at all the power in that coil. Well, that's the way you draw it up here at the 8th. You want to get it out there. He's done that, and he's kept it in the fairway. This could be a huge momentum swing here, Frank.
Yeah, one more good swing, and he's going to have an eagle putt coming up. I know you don't want to get ahead of yourself, but it is well on the cards.
Well, it looks as though they're going to need to use all their strength to sort of hack it out of that rough, missing it off the tee here. You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish, but, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
was not a very good read right there. Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie. That had to really hurt Frank because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
And he's putting for par now. Frank a par here, that's just fine. Finishing out the front nine with a pretty difficult par four. Again, water down that right side. Well, this looks good.
Certainly is. Rich, these winds haven't subsided at all today. It's certainly a tough test out there right now for these players.
They get your attention, don't they, as a player?
They have club selection right now, vital.
You put the ball back in your stance just a little bit.
If you're going to hit it down. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Sensational shot right there, Frank.
Oh, you start beating your chest after a shot like that. That's the best we've seen into this hole to date.
Now this for birdie came away with par in the previous round. Racking them and stacking them. That's 12 under par now for the tournament. There you have it. Round 3 is finished, and it was a good one, Frank.
Yeah, after 3 rounds in, you really could start to see who could take home the trophy when it's all said and done. Great play, though, up until this point. Round 4 should be an absolute thriller.